Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Dwarf Fortress, shall we? Well, I want to say I just really appreciate all of you who are Dwarf Fortress vets, especially those who know a lot about the Steam version, who are helping to correct my, older knowledge of the game and just helping anything that I've missed so that we can make this more fun and useful for new players. And all of you who have asked questions and who are watching, I thank you so much. And one of the things I want to talk about today is, all right, so first of all, here's our temple right here. It is a temple and has, as we've expanded the size, and we can click on zones, stockpiles, zones, sorry, the Z button, and can then click on the altar right here, and then click on the magnifying glass to check this out. And this is the Mountainous Sanctuary Temple, the Coven of Coloring. And you can see that we've got 19 worshippers. All visitors are welcome, meaning like everybody could come here. Animals, everybody. We don't even care. You could limit this. You could just say, only members, like members only club or whatever. But no, we want everybody. And it's got a dance floor of 3x7. It's got 2 chests in the common area. And we don't have any of the instruments yet, but we have a lot of performers, and we have somebody operating as like the leader of the temple, basically. But right here it says like it's a temple, and then it has question mark with this kind of like eyeball radiating icon, which means it's the quality symbol. And we don't know what quality this temple is at because we can't measure quality in our base unless we have a broker. I'm going to push N for nobles. And you could see that we have no broker assigned. And the broker, if you mouse over this job, it says that the broker keeps an accurate count. No, I'm sorry. The broker uses their appraisal skill to allow you to see the value of items in the fortress. They also, the default negotiator when visiting merchants. So they're kind of like, our liaison for the merchants, of course, and they broker the deals with the merchants, but they're also good at like spotting the quality. So this is a nice thing that we want to have. The messengers, can work. They're like personal assistants for the nobles is what this looks like. So I like to just slowly build these up as necessary. And I do want a broker. We don't have medical facilities really built yet, so a chief medical dwarf isn't necessary. Maybe if we had major injuries and needed to do this, but if I click plus and I see who's like the best at this, and we want somebody who is a skilled judge of intent and a actually, the first person here, the armorer, is a skilled judge of intent, persuader, and negotiator. And this is kind of what we want. They're also a competent liar, intimidator. So I'm going to assign them. And it looks like, I don't know if they have any, they might want a study or something like that. But Shorast Leditor is our armorer. And they might want, some stuff, so we'll have to look at them to see what their demands are. But eventually, this person will go through our base and start to give us a better information on like how much things are worth to not only allow us to see what we need to upgrade our rooms, but just give us a better feel for that, and will help us with the getting a good price from the trader. Okay, so I'm going to then push escape, and I'm going to, let's see. Let's go to the labor. No. Let's just go to the creature screen, look at my dwarves, and where's my leather worker who, let me see, let me find you. Right here. And I'm going to just zoom in on them. They seem okay. I see nothing about them that says that they need anything extra to be a broker, but just to be sure, what we can do is find their sleeping area. All right, so we can, figure out, all right, they're a broker, and they're not part of a squad, correct, and Here's their primary skills. And let's see, rooms. They have a meager quarters, and you can click on this to go to it. It's right here. So this is the easy way to find their room once you can find them. And then in here, I'm just going to go to build, and we're going to go ahead and just throw in a chair, use closest material, and put one here, and then also build furniture. Just give them a chair and a table like that, and then that should do for them. And then once those are built, we can make that into a study. And we still have people. We got microline. Remember, we're mining. It's raining. You can hear. We're mining down here, and we're finding like gems galore that we're just starting to accumulate. And this is really what you want to do. You could see that these are limonite walls. If we're interested, you can click on limonite. And what I always have to do, at least for myself in this game, is click on stuff to see what it does. Because I don't have some kind of photographic recall of all of the different minerals. This is limonite, which you can, it's an ore of iron. So it's valued at around 20. The quality and value symbol, I guess that's like the money. So it tells you how much it's worth. So the quality is like measured, quantified in this units of value. So we need like a room, a temple that's worth over $10,000 or dwarf bucks or whatever. And this is worth 20. And it's an iron ore. So this is a cool thing because we get into the realm of, well, we've got iron. Can we start metalworking? Can we make, smelt iron and create armor and weapons for our people? Do we want to make metal chairs and stuff like that? That's a possibility. I'm going to go ahead and mine all of this limonite. I'm just going to bust open this seam and see how much is here. Just add a little bit to it. I'm going to kind of go to the front of my base, and I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so I can get a feel for this mining floor that we're working on. I just like to always, with the game pause, just go back through each level. This is where we're building a massive stockpile. This is like our kind of finished goods stockpile for, is that mechanisms or gems specifically? And then down here is the floor that we are, you could see like mining out just, and it's going to take them forever. But like I told you, I love to give them a job that will take a long time. Now, this is hematite. So click on hematite and be like, what is hematite? And, oh, I'm on the mining screen, sorry. And this is another iron. So I'm going to push mining, and I'm going to be like, well, bust open this, see what's available. Can't, this is the edge of the map, but we'll open that up. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is push F1. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I just liked how the game looks when you're a bit more zoomed in, and I'm going to unpause it. And while they're doing this, I'm going to get out of the mining. I'm going to go to, this floor has really become kind of a de facto. We've got gems, the jewelers' workshops. We've got the craft dwarfs' workshops going on. And let's see if the furniture dwarves have come. They put the table in. The chair is not there yet. Somebody has to kind of move out that rock. Let me see if... I'm going to just make a study anyway. So I'm just going to be like, this is your office right here. And I'm going to accept. And I'm going to assign this. Oh, wait, no. This was already an office. Whoops. Get rid of that. Oh, no, it wasn't. This is this person's office. Okay. Oh, boy. Whose room is this? This is our broker. Okay. Whose room is this? The carpenter. Okay. The broker is here. Whose is this? Oh, you know what? I put the table in the wrong room. Well, that guy got a table. That dude got an extra table. How about that? Okay, so let's go ahead and put an office right here for our broker. Accept. And I'm going to assign this to the broker. And then I'm going to build a furniture table chair. And let's just be civil and give that dwarf a chair too. Why not? Okay, great. And you could see that the table, they're moving the rock, they put the table in there. Sweet, done. Now, I've got a lot of crafting going on right here, right? That looks good. But I don't think I want metal going on right there. I like this floor. We've already got a bunch of stuff happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set just a big project where we're going to open up a room, just a nice large space like this. And then I'm going to create another big large space like this. A door here, a door here, a door here, a door here. I will connect this to this stairwell so people can access up and down like that. And I'm going to make this like a metal stockpile, and this will be our, kind of blacksmithing area to see how well we can do. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to push escape to get out of the mining and unpause the game. We're going to have to be burning. It'll be hard for us to get fuel at the moment until we dig deep enough to strike magma. But I don't like to strike magma just yet. So what I want to do is... All right, you notice how this is the deepest floor that we've got right here. So elevation 42, we're not down that deep. So 43 is the deepest that we've got. Now, what I personally do is I'm going to mine, and I'm just going to jog over here, and I'm going to build a stairwell that's like an up and down stairwell. But it's going to start here, okay? And then it's going to go down... And I'm going to go down to like 29. This is going to be a super deep stairwell. But the reason I'm not connecting it to my central stairwell is because I like to have a failsafe in place so that if you dig too deeply, your dwarves, if you find a monster or something scary down there, you can get away from that without losing the game, because it's going to... I don't have a good military. I don't have anything set to defend myself right now. And not many threats should come to my front door. Nothing should come from out here that's massive right now. I've got my watchdog and sickly. It's injured. Oh, he was annoyed at being caught in the rain. Oh, you know what? We can build this dog a roof. Although, I don't know. I mean, give me a break, dog. That you're caught in the rain. You're an animal. You should be cool with being outside. They don't like being confined. That's true. So, here's another option we have. Somebody was telling me this in the comments. I always just leash the dog right here. But one thing we can do is we can go to zones, and we can just make ourselves a pen or pasture that's right here. And then I say accept. And then in this pen or pasture, I'm going to just pick this one dog, this guy who's leashed up right there. And I'm going to take the, I'm going to say, okay, good. And this is going to be dog zone. I'll call it. And I'm going to push escape. And then I'm going to get out of this. And this thing, I'm going to go ahead and assigned and chained. I'm just using a rope. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to just keep it so it can walk around a little bit more. Now, about the rain, something fun that we can do, if we want, is just go into build, and then we can build a construction, and we can just build a floor that goes like this, that basically will be a roof for this dog, and for any dwarves, standing in the entryway. So eventually... they should build some kind of a roof there. Hopefully it doesn't collapse and kill our dwarves. I'm always not entirely sure about the structural integrity of things like this, but I think this will be okay. They'll tell you if they can't build it. And if not, I'm going to be learning as it falls down. Now, that is good. I like how that's being taken care of. Now, you notice that this wall is going to have a problem with this, like, massive tree right here. So I'm going to just get rid of these trees. And then go down. Now, my point about that was that we're not going to have that many threats coming from the outside. We've got a dog out there. Okay, great. But we could have threats coming internally. Those calls are coming from inside the house, kind of a thing. And so what you want to do, at least what I like to do, is create a separate stairwell. And we're going to put hatch covers on this stairwell and this stairwell. And at different grades, I just like to create hatches, and you cover the stairs. And it is more difficult, if sometimes impossible, for the enemies to open the hatches. And then you can, like, forbid it so that your dwarves won't go down there, and at least try to, like, contain the terrifying threat that you've unleashed. So now that we've built this, I'm going to go escape out of the mining. I'm going to push build, and we're going to go to doors and hatches. And I'm just going to build hatches here, but I have no hatches. So we have to go F1, and we need to build some hatches. I would love... let's just go to orders. Let's just have hatches. So I'm going to say work orders. We're going to add a new work order, and I'm going to say we need rock hatch cover. Okay, and we want 10 of these. And that's actually pretty good. Like, I don't care too much, but I will say, if it's less than 10, then make 10. And then we're good. I don't need a ton of these, but I want some. Actually, I lied. I want more than this. So I'm going to click make 20. So I'll put hatches right here. I'll put hatches on a lot of our floors. It can slow your dwarves down, I think, but I'm not sure it's that big of a deal. But I always do it for safety. Because I've had games where, like, I've gone deep. We found some, like, named monster down low, and it just started coming up and attacking us, and I was not ready for a fight, like, inside. I had traps built outside, walls and stuff, but it didn't work out. So, that can happen. Construction inactive. Waiting for construction. Wonder what they're waiting on. Oh, no, there they go. He built it. Sweet. So the floor is coming in. You see people they climb up eventually, and they'll build this. And this will help the dog. Now, by the way, the dog is gone from this pen, so it did not want to stay where we put it. So there's that. So I don't know maybe you have to build fences or something around the pasture to keep the watchdog there, but it ain't there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that again. I'm sorry that it doesn't want to be there, but we need to put one right there. Because I really want a dog right there. Okay. So let's see how things are going. Okay, great. They finished these, like, massive areas for us. We found some tetrahedrite, which is actually like 20% silver, 80% copper, I suppose. So that's cool. So I'm going to go to build, and we're going to go to workshops, and let's go into furnaces. So furnaces are used for smelting, glass making, pottery, ash making, or to make fuel from wood or raw coal. So right now, the best way to do any kind of mass production, in my opinion, for making smelting metal is with magma, because you run out of wood to burn. It's a tedious thing, and I don't want to leave the fortress to go get wood. So it's nice to have magma, but we're not there yet. We haven't dug down deep enough to get it. And I'm not, like, building at some grand scale, but I'd like to have some metal. So I'm going to build a furnace. And what we want, over here it opens up all kinds of options. Like, you can make a glass furnace, you can make a kiln, you can make a magma glass furnace, right. And smelter is to make metal bars from ore. Now, we can also actually freeze what I just said. So you can make a wood furnace to make charcoal which we need for other things, and we'll make that. But no. You can burn logs, of course, but that's ridiculous. But no, what you want to burn is you need to find some kind of ore that serves as coal. So this is another reason that we're mining, is to try to find a bunch of rock or ore that is smeltable. So I'm going to build this. We're just going to like make a huge section for this. I'm going to build this guy right here. And I'm going to build one of each right now, just to get it going, just to see what we need. So we're going to make another furnace, which will be a wood furnace. And then I will make, let's see, workshop, furnace, and a kiln. Okay, we could kind of like make these in here. And this room is getting tight already. Let's make this bigger. Okay, and then that's a good start. So microline is nice to make furniture from, if you want. All right, microline. Let's see. Here's. Oh, this looks good. Mine it all. I love this tile set. I love how cool it makes the minerals look when you find it. Saltpeter, microline. Here it is. This is what we're talking about. Bituminous coal. So this, I'm going to push escape. Make coke from bituminous coal. And then this we can use to fire our furnaces. So you could see this is a rough-hewn bituminous coal wall. So we want to just like, I mean, I am talking, we are going to explode this section. And this is what we're looking for. Okay, there we go. Sorry, sometimes it comes back to me slowly. It's, it's been a while in some ways since I've played, but boy, I've done this all so many times over the years. And now it's, there we go, bituminous coal. Sweet. All right, go ahead. Let me go over here. And, that roof is almost done. I feel good about that. Okay, this food stockpile is getting filled up. Do we have enough places for food? Yeah, look, this is food. I'm going to actually... this is okay to have a small food stockpile here. It's not the end of the world. By the way, you see this right here? It looks like there's a little hamster remain. So sometimes you'll get like rodents and other vermin that are in your stuff. And we don't want that. So the cats will kill these things for you. But this is another reason why you want doors. All right. Now, do I have a trash zone set up? What's this? That's my pasture. It doesn't look like I have trash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot to do this. Okay. So we certainly need to create a stockpile that is garbage. Just waste. We want to dump bones and other waste. And we don't want people to have to smell it. This is a good place right here. It's within our walls. So I'm going to make a new stockpile that's like right here. And we're going to accept it. And this is going to be corpse pile. And no, let's make this one refuse. That's fine. Yes. Okay. So we're good with that. And then I'm going to make another one that's like back in here. That is corpses. Now, dwarf corpses we want to bury to properly inter them. But yeah, we definitely want the trash outside. People hate it if it's inside. It creates miasma, flies, nasty bugs. Now, this meeting area, the animals are like coming in here, which is not my favorite, but it's funny. Floor's almost done for the dog. Now, this is done. We're going to add the hunting dog back to this. You thought you had escaped it. You're back. It didn't work. You're in. All right. And let's see. Let's go down here. 24 population. This is good. Somebody's unhappy. And Hey, look at this. They did it. So, for example, at the smelter, we can add a new task, and you could see it'll say, like, it requires fuel. So, at the wood furnace, we can add a new task. We can make charcoal, okay? But we can also make coke. And what we want is make coke from bituminous coal. Now, we can't do it right now because they're saying, hey, requires fuel. They haven't actually acquired and put into our reserves bituminous coal. So what we have to do is add to a stockpile. Like this is going to be some massive stockpile that will be not necessarily bars and blocks, although that's okay. But I'm going to go custom. Okay, here. Go to, is it stone? And then, no, let's see. Go to, dee, 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 dee. Here it is, economic bituminous coal. So we need this in here. Good. But I'm going to tell you what, I will also take any of this. Dolomite, gypsum, kaolinite, lignite, limestone. Yeah, actually, all economic is fine. But not, what is this? Yeah, we can actually have this all. That's fine. And I'll create a separate stockpile up here for coal. But this will get it going. And then I want you to mine out... just mine that out. And then you can make a stockpile right here, actually, that's going to be coal. Oops, sorry. Go ahead, make this again. Custom stone economic coal. Sweet. Okay. So eventually they'll get that going. We got the coal coming in. Now, we also have the hatches. So I'm going to go to build doors and hatches, and we're going to build hatches. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, they need more hatches. What is going on with the hatches, people? We got some. Yeah, they're making rock mugs. It's going to take a while. If I made them out of wood, it'd be easier, but I need to build more workshops. That's just all there is to it. Mining. Get in that hallway there. And how's it going with the coal? Did you find any more? No, they haven't got there yet. We need more miners. That's the other I don't want to say problem, but if you do assign some massive project like this, then, it can be hard for them to get done with everything. Once you start trying to dig through tougher walls, it also slows them down until their skill and their equipment increase. But you can always just turn off a project. Like, you could just, if you didn't want them to dig over here, you could just go to mining and then, get rid of the project where you're just erase that. And then they can't get to it, so they'll stop it, for a while and then focus on other things that you want. Let's see, how we doing? An animal's grown. He's taken to a fey mood. Uh-oh. What's wrong with you, dude? He's grouchy. He's satisfied. Grouchy. He felt wonder, remembering performing the rites of the Coven of Coloring in a dedicated temple. He loved it. So he's not that bad. He's fine. I think that means maybe inspiration is coming. Perhaps. Or he wants to build something in the workshop, but he doesn't have the materials, which is also possible. The stray yak calf has been found starved to death. Okay, that happens. Oh, we've got a bard visiting. That's cool. I wonder if the bard is in the temple. Engraver, leatherworker. I wonder where the bard goes. In the meeting hall? All right, well, hopefully they had a good time. Flooring is coming on. All right, great. They're blasting through these walls. And we can do whatever we want. We'll put in some more workshops up here. So I'm going to build a workshop that's like a metalsmith right here. And then we'll build a workshop that is a... I like to just have everything, you know? Actually, this looks fine for now. We could make a siege workshop if we want. It's enormous. We don't really need that, but... Alright, let's go ahead. Awesome. So, we have named a broker. And I guess nothing will fill up here because they have no requirements. So even though they have an office, it doesn't matter. We have started building smelters. We've got a wood furnace. We've got a kiln. We're going to get a metal place going. We got coal. We struck some iron ore. We are building a nicer place for our watchdog, putting a ceiling over it so it doesn't get caught in the rain. We're continuing work on our exterior wall. We built a refuse pile, a corpse pile, and our temple is just doing beautifully. If I check it, actually, I could see an estimate of the quality based on the broker. Now the broker came through and said it's worth 20 or 2,000. So it's a small, not super valuable temple, but it's good. And we are working on building hatch covers. There we go. So that we don't get any incursions within our base that would be disastrous. I'll put them here. We don't have any hatches, so we'll get there. That's what the hatch looks like. Awesome. Okay, a lot of stuff going on in this episode. A lot of little things happening. We, have many industries that we want to continue to turn on, and we're getting there. You could see they're filling up this refuse pile with, like, lizard and animal remains, so that it's no longer inside our base, cleaning it up, which is awesome. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun, and thank you, Dwarf Fortress veterans, for your kind, patient, beginner-friendly tips. I really appreciate it. Everyone, take care.